Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're gonna work on our um webhook. Now, if you don't know what that means, don't worry too much about it. Basically, what I'm doing is to see how things are connected and if my webhook works. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to make a private GitHub invite, and the way you are doing that is through a hook. You can host that hook. Now we have tried to use a third-party client, but it only has 3 hooks and I need 4, so I need to create my own. And that's why we are, yeah, basically in trouble. All right, so let's try VS Code here. This one is not too big of an issue because I'm changing the key later. Okay, let me see. Um, let's go to our webhook. Projects 2025, APIs, Bureau. I opened the folder. Why didn't it open? That was a very strange behavior. I'm having a lot of strange behaviors lately on my computer. Apparently, this is an issue. Duplicate workspace in new window. Maybe this helps. Okay. Close this one. Okay. There's only one thing that I need. Mm, is to open another workspace. I'm gonna use the Thunderbird client here, which is basically the same as Postman. Don't worry too much about it. Okay, let's start from the beginning. So I need to go to GitHub. Let me actually split screen. Split screen. And that one is going to go to GitHub. And I'm wondering if I can use dark mode. Awesome. So we have a lot of screens open, so we have to be very careful what we are doing. Okay. So we have a gotcha here. And a gotcha is that as soon as I connect to my Netlify, it doesn't work. So I'm gonna copy. Oh, and we're gonna go here. We're gonna do a post method. And in this post method, we want to test out our code. So we're gonna send something. Give me a second. I don't see the. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna send something, and let's see. So here, let's see what happens. Probably 404. Oh, a success. Okay, that's good. So that works. But if that is the case, let's open up our GitHub desktop. And clearly that is working. We do want to change one key though. So we're gonna go here. Now you cannot see that this is behind the screens. I'm gonna show you. So we have a lot of things going on here. So this is the webhook. And we want to change something. And that is specifically the environment afblijven. That is the product key. Let me see if that is correct. The product key. Yeah, product key should be changed. So let's go to the options. Let's go to edit. You know what? Okay, product value. Okay. Okay. Save variable. Ah, password saved. Okay, that's not good. Okay, whatever. So we updated that because our hook is working, right? It says it here clearly. So let's go to our GitHub. Let's make this small. Let's go to GitHub. And what we should see here, if we go to settings and we go to collaborators, we should see an invite. Okay, great. So in this case, we can safely assume that our upstash hook is working. Now, we want to do that again, but we want to monitor the same behavior. So, it says, okay, all right, this works. Great. Now, because this works, I'm going to duplicate the project a couple of times. So, what I want to do is, this is the current branch. What I want to do is go to the terminal and I want to switch to git, let me see, git status, right? Where are we? We are in our upstash, so git branch again. We are in the upstash, git merge, no, git branch delete master. Release a master that has been merged. That's the head. Okay. So let's see git branch. So I want to point the head to my upstash. So let's see what happened on GitHub. First things first. So let's go to our repo Let me see. Let's give webhook. And master still exists. Okay. Um, we go to upstash and let me see. Contribute. It's not ahead upstream. Um, okay. I think this is a good question for ChatGPT. So let's do that. A branch is 4 commits behind master. However, I want the head to point to the branch upstash, um, upstash dash, and delete the master branch in Git. Okay, Git checkout. Okay, let's do that. Um, Git checkout. It's already on upstash. Okay. Git branch delete master. Okay. Okay, the branch master is not found. Git push origin. Okay. Um, usually do delete to the branch ref master failed to some refs. Um, okay, so we have a small issue. Okay, git push. Okay, everything is up to date. And then, okay. This can go to ChatGPT then. On normal mode. Okay. Change the default. Go to settings. Okay. So let's go to settings, branches. Uh, settings, branches under default branch. I don't see this. Uh, okay. Road is still pointing to master. Okay. Oh, web UI is settings, branches, default branch. Okay. Uh, add, create. I don't know. Um, okay, this needs to go. Okay, let me put this in ChatGPT. Okay, Yeah, I am there. This is what it says, right? Here. You go to settings. You go to, oh, they changed not rename branch. Okay, update. Okay, great. Git push origin master. So let's do that. Okay, we deleted master. So master should not exist anymore. Give me a second. So only have upstash, rename upstash locally and remotely to to main. Okay. We are already here. Git branch. Okay, great. Git push git push origin main. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Okay. Git push origin delete upstash. Okay, I first have to change this to the main um to the main one. Update. So let's see where we are. Git status. Okay. Git branch. Okay. Deleted upstash. Now my GitHub desktop should recognize uh publish this branch to GitHub. Okay. So now this should be called main, and yeah, nothing changed. Let's see if it's deleted remotely. It's not yet, but I will then. Default branch. Okay. Um. Okay. Hey, how are you, brother? We are making a webhook. Do you know what it is? Okay. Good. That works. Now I want to create this 4 times. So I'm gonna ask ChatGPT a couple of questions. So the first question I have, if I want to create another project exactly, what values do they need to change? Do I need to change? Let me see. I have some environment keys. Um, uh, the GitHub token, or only um, repo and product key. Only, okay, or only GitHub, GitHub repo and Git product key. Okay, GitHub repo, change, identify product, deploy in your site, upstash Reddit, You can reuse, but use a different key with strict isolation. Create a new upstairs. No. Domain. Awesome. So, okay, so I will explain what a webhook actually is. Give me a second. So, normally when you have a post, when you have a form and you enter your name and email, when you click on submit, something happens, right? Like something happens, but basically it goes to a post method of an API endpoint. That is what's happening. And that's fine. Um, but now we are creating this endpoint. So we are creating that endpoint, but it is online. So for example, here I have a link, and this will handle my GitHub invite, and you will get invited to my project. Do you want to try it? Then I need your GitHub username. Then you can see you get invited to my project. So what project do you get invited to? I will show you. So you will go to this project is what you will see if I put in your name. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy this project. So I'm gonna go here, 25 APIs. So I'm gonna copy this, and we're gonna create one for Zenify. So yeah, if you give me your GitHub name, then you can see that you get an auto invite. Now why are we doing this? Well, I want control who is viewing my GitHub. So normally when you have a resume, you'll put it like your github.com, slash your name. Now, what I'm gonna do on my resume, this points to my website, projects, like um, like projects, right? Goes to the project section, and in the project section, you will have GitHub link, GitHub buttons. And this GitHub buttons will open up a form. And this form, it says enter your GitHub username. And when they enter the username, they get an auto invite to this project. So why do I want to do this? Well, GitHub does not automatically give you insight who is viewing your, they can see the activity, but then you need to subscribe to the enterprise. But if you have a secret project, like secret project, right? Secret project, you invite a person as a uh, as a viewer. So you have control who is viewing your project because their name is there. You will also get an email, right? An email that says, hey, you invited this person, right? So that's why. I want to see what HR, what technical person is looking at my GitHub. And this is a way of tracking that. Because if you're just gonna send someone to like GitHub and com, because of com your username, it's all good, but you don't know what future project. Maybe he saw something and he's be like, ugh, what the hell is this? You never know they went there to the first place. You don't want that, so that's why I'm creating this hook. Anyways, let's create a new hook. Okay, give me a second. Okay, so we're gonna create a new one. And the way we're gonna do that is to open our project. So open our project, okay? And we need to change some environment variables that I can unfortunately not show to you guys. So, okay, Studify. Okay, and I'm gonna go to the desktop. So give me a second. The GitHub desktop. This is a little bit advanced. If this is your first time, you know, um, it says publish this branch to GitHub. We can do that. That's no problem. Oh, I did the wrong one. That's annoying. Give me a second. What it did probably is created the upstash again, or not? No, it didn't. Oh, this is the wrong one. Give me a second. Um, let's go to repo. Let's go to the webhook, and it updated just now, and it created the upstash. Okay, we need to delete that again. Give me a second. So first we wanna git branch, git push origin. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, so git branch. Okay, we only have main. So we have a remote issue. Okay, git push. What it says? Okay, the upstream of your current product does not match the name of your current branch. So push to upstream remote. Use no, we don't want that. Um, okay, git push origin head main. Probably gonna give me some problems. Everything's up to date. Okay. Um, then I wanna delete the. Let me see. Git push. Okay. Git the master. Git the origin. Delete upstash. I'm gonna explain what upstash is soon. Okay. So did this delete like I wanted to? So let's go to our code. Let's go to the branch. Okay, it did. Now the problem is that it says publish this branch. I don't want that. It says first origin main. Um, the current branch main hasn't been updated to run. By publishing to GitHub, you can share it for open protocols. Okay, so it still goes to upstash. Um, so we delete it like this. Okay, see you, brother. Take care. Take care. Mm, what I want to do is to current branch is main. Other branches is orange and main. Okay, new branch, comparator, mention current branch, rebase. Okay, I don't need to rebase. Okay, I know what's going on, but I just don't know how to do it. Um, I'm gonna refresh ChatGPT. So GitHub desktop still wants to um, push origin to upstash, not main. Okay. Check what branch you are on. Okay, let's see. Okay, we are main. Okay. Not like this. Okay, let's delete the upstream. Okay. And set this to main. Okay. Track to origin main. Let's push. Mm. So this should not be an issue. Give me a second. So these are all branches. And let's do fetch. Let's see. Fetch origin just happened. Okay. Amazing. That works. Now, what we want to do, this is Bureau SC. We're going to close that one. No, don't save configuration. We want to open this folder. Why is it not opening? Okay, let me see. Okay. Oh, it's here. Okay. Give me a second. Get up invite. Okay. Let me go to the site a little bit. So let's close this one. And let me see if it does it like this. No, not like that. Let's copy the project here. Give me a second. Duplicate workspace. I'm gonna go to the site a little bit. And we have the stuff here. Signify. Okay, so the tokens are fine. So it's time for me to switch the branch. So let's go to GitHub desktop. And let me see. It says clone repository. No, add local repository. So select folder. Add repo. Okay, does not appear to be a Git repository. Yes, add repository. Yeah, create a repository here instead. Okay. Git ignore none. Um, it's fine. Doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. Great. Yeah. So I want to create the webhook. Okay. Let's go to new repository, and this is going to be called Signify the webhook. Okay. It's going to be private. Okay. Publish repository to GitHub. Name to webhook. Let me see if it's correct. Signify webhook. Okay. Uh, name already exists. Okay. Maybe then in that case, I will delete this webhook one. Okay. Let's go here. Yes. Okay. Delete this repo. All good. Now, we're gonna do sendify webhook. Keep this code private. Okay. So we're gonna refresh here, and then we probably have a webhook repository. Great. Didn't upload the toml, those kinds of stuff. Okay, that's good. Now what we can do is go to this project, and we're gonna say netlify unlink. Maybe I should actually directly do that. Netlify unlink. Then we're going to go to netlify actually. We have that here. And let's go to project overview, projects, add new project, import from existing project. Okay, great. Now, we're looking for or sendify.webhook. Great. Project is gonna be called sendify sc webhook. Okay, it's gonna be the main branch. Let's add our environment variables. Let me see if everything matches. Yes, it does. Why weren't you live yesterday? Because we have been working on this specifically. We are creating webhooks. That's why. How are you doing? Um, Give me a second. Contains values. Deploy. Okay, great. So we've been deploying that. And while it's deploying, we're gonna get the ID so we can link that to our projects. So let's say netlify. I forgot the comment. Let me see. Um, netlify link. Okay, we're gonna do this. So, do you have a GitHub account or no? Okay, that works. So we can close this one. Um, okay. So we're gonna check what's going on here very soon. Okay, netlify is loading. Um, Give me 1 second. Okay, it seems that it's online functions. Let's do GitHub invite. Okay, so now is the exciting part. So we're gonna open up this monitor. We're gonna go to our, let me see where it is. I don't see it right now. That's fine. Okay, so we're gonna go to our Postman client. We're gonna post And we're gonna invite one of the persons here that I had. Let me see, this one. So this is my other account, and hopefully it works. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay, that worked. So basically what happened is this hook specifically invited me to another project. So let me go to Zenify. So this is the project that I invited myself to. Let's go to collaborators and I can find my invite here. Amazing. Do you want to try it? What is your GitHub username? I can try it if you want to. Nothing scary has happened. The only thing what's gonna happen is you're gonna get invited to this project. So, mm. So why I'm creating this, I will explain. So normally when you have a resume, you have your github.com and you have your name, right? You don't want to do this because when you do this, people will go to your GitHub. It says like, doesn't look to find. Can I send you a link? No, you cannot because the YouTube doesn't allow it. It doesn't allow links. I tried to look for the settings, but I couldn't find it. So links don't work. So what happens is they go to your GitHub without you knowing. You don't know what happens, and they might click off and they think, "Oh, this person sucks." But what you want to do, you want to do in github.com, and you want to make it like a label or a hyperlinks on your resume that goes to your website, then goes to the project section. In the project section, we have GitHub buttons. And when they open it, it's like one small form that says you have been invited to GitHub. Please enter your username. And when they enter the username, they will get invited to my project, which is this project. Why? Because then I can see who is on my project, right? GitHub doesn't give you, it says insight and activity, but this only gives stats. It doesn't know who it is. And this is a way of showing who is actually doing it. So that's why I created this hook. So when people fill in a form on a website, this backend works and invites me as a collaborator. So that's why. But yeah, that works. Very happy about that. Then we can go to the third one. Yeah, what is your GitHub username? We can try it. You can delete the invite if you want to, but give me a second here. I got a message. Um, okay, so let's to see him. Okay. Okay, so let's create another one. So let's go to close this project because it's working. And let's go here. Let's go to Sendify. Let's copy this. Let's go to the third project, which is this one. So this is gonna take a while. So meanwhile, I will let me see. Is there something I can do meanwhile? No, I have to wait. Yeah, that's fine. Amazing. But yeah, you cannot send links because links don't work. They do not work. Mm, okay, it's your username? Okay. I'll try. We'll see. Just check your email, right? If it works. So send you an invite. Just check your email or your GitHub. Then you get an auto invite to my project, which is this project. Now the project is still empty. I'm gonna add more things, but it's just a test. Like here you can see that the push exists. Okay. Now we have this one. Now we're gonna open our folder and let's go to this project. And while we are in this project, we also want to open up this project. Untitled workspace. No. Okay. No. Okay. Trust the others. So what we want to do here, we want to do the exact same thing. First, we're going to create a new duplicate workspace because I need to change a couple of things. A second. Let's go to our GitHub soon and let's see how the project is called. Let me see. It's called Helix SC. So Helix SC project Q3. Awesome. Let's add this to current project. Add local repository. Let's go to our APIs. Let's go to Helix, select folder. It doesn't exist yet, so create a repository. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So let's check if you are a collaborator. So let's go to our Studywithme here, and I can see if you are a collaborator. So collaborators. It still says a pending waiting response. Okay, great. Now, what we want to do, we want to push this to a branch. So let's also do that. Let's see how we call them. Let's be exact here. So we call them the webhooks. Okay. Name Helix webhook. Great, that works. Let's see if our webhook exists. Okay, that just updated now. This is the webhook. So now what we can do is go here and create a new project again. So we have two here now, Bureau and Zenify. That is correct. Import from existing project. Scientist as Appy City Builder. Yes. So we want to go to Helix webhook because that's what we're going to build. And we're going to call this one Helix SC webhook. Okay. Main install base directory environment variables. So I need to add them. Give me 1 second. Okay. Um, they, where are they exactly? Give me a second. Okay. This one. Okay. Copy. Mm, okay. Contain secret values. Deploy. Okay. Deploy in progress. That's great. Let's go to our functions. Let's go to projects. Let's go to, oh, it's not deployed yet, so let's wait a little. I made a mistake with spelling. It's going, okay. No worries. I will invite you to the next project. Don't worry too much about it. Okay. Let's go to functions. Okay. Great. So let's try it out. Not like this. This one. I'm gonna do a post method. Okay. Uh, let's go to the body. Okay, I don't see the. Okay, no worries. Okay, let me see what your username was. This one. Let's see if it works. Okay. So now you should be invited to my project. And the project is this one. Let's go to our collaborators. Yeah. So I see your pending here. Okay. Repo. Let's go to our um, mm, yeah, this one. Let's go here, and let's remove that one. Okay, I got an. Okay, That's good. Amazing. And you see also the streaming. You didn't see it because I paused it. Did you get the invite? Okay. I invited myself as well. Let's go to this one. Yeah. All right. Awesome. I changed the spelling, so hopefully that is your right project. Yeah. Now we can remove this one and copy everything. Let's go here. Okay. Let me see. Got the P. I'm just still waiting. Yeah, you have the invite. Awesome. Mm, it works. Awesome. I'm happy to see that. Okay, let's open this one. Great. So it was the orders. So yeah, I'm gonna post that hook online for people. I'm not sure where, but we'll see. But you have to have some coding knowledge for this, right? So give me a second. Um, Open folder. I just opened a folder. Why is it not working? Um, Duplicate workspaces. Okay. Let me change some values. So we're gonna go here. Skinner SC. Skinner SC. Project 4. Awesome. Saved. Now we have this. We want to go to the GitHub desktop. This is here. I'm gonna add local repository. APIs. Skinner. Add repository. Create repository. create. I might make a tutorial on this. Okay. Let's do we need to do something else? No, we can publish this to GitHub. It's called Skinner SC. No, we want to call this Skinner webhook. Okay, Skinner webhook. Okay, so now if I refresh this, I should see it here. Okay, that's great. Let's see how the Skinner is looking like, the normal one. Okay, looks nice. Now, we did that. It's published. It's like this. Now, there's only one thing to do. Because we created this project, we can go to Netlify again. So let's go to Netlify. Let's go to, because we have 3 here, right? We want to have 4 because we have 4 projects. Import an existing project. We want to click on the webhook one. So it's called Skinner webhook. 1 minute ago. Project name is going to be called Skinner SC webhook. Okay. Let me see. Project name is available. Let's go to import this one. Have to be on the side because there are secret keys. Okay. Let's go here. Contains secret values. Deploy the webhook. And we're gonna open this one so you can see what's going on. So I will let this deploy a little bit. James, do you also specialize in UI UX design? Oh yeah, I can do it. It's no issue. The best way to learn it, I will show you how I learned it. It's not, I don't say it's the best way, because I'm not this as my job, right? UI UX design is not my job. Programming is my job. There's a guy, it's called Figma, um, Design Essentials. This one, I already finished this one, and it's yeah, it's 9.5 hours, but it lets you program. And after this one, you can go to YouTube, and I think it's called Design Course something. Let me see how it's called. No, not this one. Um, he's pretty good. That's not a problem. It's not what I'm looking for. Um, let's go to a YouTube for a second then. In that case, so let's go to our subscriptions. Okay, let's go to grid, list, me. Okay, manage, view all. Okay, wait. YouTube has changed its layout again. Manage. Okay. A to Z, new activity, most relevant. Okay, let me go to D. Let me see where this creator is. This creator does not post a lot, but their content is so good. Okay, we start with a D. Okay, let me see where it is. Oh yeah, design code it's called. And you can create really good stuff. Learn how to build. Let me really click away before YouTube strikes me again. You can do this and learn from that. Now, this is not a UI UX. This is just the basics, right, that I'm showing you. And this one is more intermediate. You learn like how to design cool stuff. But it doesn't show you like your UI UX designer. You says, hey, just create like a digital agency. Um, the choices that are made, they don't teach you this. So if you want to learn that, you have to search UI UX principles, suppose, right? Then you need to go to something like this. Design rules, practices for great UI design, like something like this, right? You need to actually learn how to the fundamentals of UX design. And one of the best ways to do it is just put an overlay on this and just create the exact same thing so you get a feeling for it. So yeah. But yeah, I'm not a UI UX designer, so but that's just how I basically learned it. What do you mean? Okay. Here's the hook. Okay. Let's try it out. Post. Let's go to the body. Okay. Okay. I forgot to turn the streaming on. Let me see where it is. Not this one, it's this page. So let's monitor it again. And let's invite you as well. Let's go to this one. Great. Okay. So you see here, you are also invited to this project. Let me see here. Okay. Great. So these four works. Maybe it's time to make a tutorial as well. But I'm not sure if I want to do that right now. So maybe not even. Um, okay. So we have the webhooks. We have the things. Let me see if you're still invited to this one or if you are a collaborator. Let me see. Doesn't say anything about that. Alright. Oh, you are a collaborator? Great. So let me see your options. Okay. Let me see what you have. Just checking you out. So now I can just see your page, right? And um, the problem with this is because I can just see it, right? And you won't know that I'm here. So that is why I created the hook, right? I'm not sure what this project is. It says CSS, HTML, C. Oh, you used SAS, JavaScript, a little bit of Python. And you also created a workflow. That's pretty good. Good job. Great. Oh, you also have a GitHub page. Let's see, check it out. Let me turn off dark mode. Or maybe you only have dark mode on. See? Nurturing knowledge, faith, and community. Rules and regulations. No cell phones. Is your contact form working? That is the big question, right? Looks good. I like it. Yeah, amazing. Great. This line can be adapted, but yeah, it's fine. Tower from Taiwi to Sala. Isn't okay. Reguide. Okay, it's like a Quran study, or is it like a yeah, it's like a study, right? Yeah. Nurturing, build strong character, family. Looks good. Yeah, very good. I like it. Very clear what's happening here. Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's my third attempt web page, but it's not really my work. No, nothing works. Oh, the form doesn't work? The form? This one? Well, you can just say, just email us, right? You can just say, like on the contact, you have the, let me see, where was it? This one, you can just say email us, right? Or contact us, and you can just put it here on the page instead of the contact form, right? And just keep the social media icons. You don't need to do a form, right? People always say, oh, you need to do a form. No, you don't need to, because a form is connected to a backend, right? And this is just a web page, so you won't expect like this. But it looks good. Yeah. You know what I like about this page is that it's very clear. But you didn't create it, you said? It's not really your work. Oh, you just pushed it to GitHub, or what's the deal here? Okay. Ah, you pushed it to GitHub Pages. Yeah, you should create your own page. It looks pretty good. Like, it's nothing wrong with this one. Especially for, I'm not sure where this is. Let me see what this is. South Africa? Am I, oh, South Africa? Okay, I see. Yeah, all good. Okay, it's time for some programming. Okay, let me close many stuff before we're gonna program. So, ChatGPT can go. Okay, this one can go. This one I will keep here. I copied the code and added my information. Oh, okay, I see. So, do you know HTML and CSS? Because you did pretty cool stuff, right? You already did GitHub Actions. That's a pretty big deal. And you know how to do a GitHub page. That's also pretty big deal because many people don't know how to do that, right? Okay. I will. if you want to learn proper HTML, CSS, you will go here. HTML, CSS, Net Ninja. He has 11 videos, and he learns you how to use proper HTML, CSS. And when you did that, I'm gonna send it to you. Let me copy link. Right? When you did that, the next thing what you're gonna do, you're gonna go here and CSS. Let me see. Tricks grid. So you're gonna learn this, right? You're gonna learn this one, and just learning, like just the graphics, right? You're gonna learn flex, right? CSS tricks flex. Gonna learn this one because you need to know this stuff. You need to know how to put, where to put something on the screen, right? When you want to go left, when you're gonna go right, and yeah, he talks about this, right? Let's go to the field playlist. Now let me see if he talks about this pseudo class element, CSS selectors. I don't see him talking about this, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Um, so you have that one. You learn that, and then you're gonna just do Flexbox Playground, right? You're gonna do this Flex for Playground. You're gonna, for example, click this one, and then you can click item, right? And then row directions column, and go to the item, and then click on the item, and then the order align self. You know, you can play around a little bit, and also with the grid, right? You're gonna go to the grid playground, right? Interactive grid playground. You're gonna play so you get a feeling for the CSS Flexbox and grid because there's these are the foundations. And after that, you're gonna create your first projects hand by hand. So you're gonna go here, sushi. You're gonna uh, JavaScript. You're gonna go here and copy link, and then you're gonna make this project. And this is one that's a pretty serious project. And then you actually learn how to do something, right? Let me see if I can scroll a bit. So he's gonna hold your hand the entire time, right? And help you create an HTML CSS website. So no JavaScript yet, right? Just learn how to make this page. Very vital. And then you can say, okay, I make my own project, right? Or from there, you're gonna push it to GitHub because this is your first project, and then you're gonna do yeah JavaScript basics, right? For example, you can go to JavaScript basics, um, privacy media. I learned from this source, but there are many other sources, right? 6 years. Oh, this one is 12 hours. That's pretty harsh. Oh, this is the first 12 hours from a 37-hour course. That's crazy. Um, well, in that case, if you want to get up to speed, you're gonna go. Um, you can go to JavaScript here. Then Ninja JavaScript, modern JavaScript here. All right, copy link. You're gonna go that, and you're gonna practice a lot, right? Few playlist. Let me see. No, not like this. Okay, and also go away. So it lists you a lot of things here, right? And then you can say, okay, I'm gonna create an HTML, CSS, JavaScript website, right? You're gonna create one, right? There are many websites you can create, right? So you can decide which one, whatever you like. So then you use JavaScript on your project, right? Let's go where we left off. Let's go to our project. Okay, let's go. I think I put it somewhere here. Yeah, it's here. Awesome. Let me eat a little bit. No, it's midnight. Oh, you cannot see the time. It's almost 2 a.m. Okay, let me see. There's a lot of things that I want to fix. Let's start with the navigation. Let's start with the pages. Yeah, the navigation first. Okay, this is mine, and this is the real website, it seems. No? Oh, hmm. Okay, continue editing. Let's close these ones. Okay, let's go to the navigation. So this page shouldn't work. That's good. So let's remove this entirely. Let me see. About, pages, button, div, button. Okay, so we're gonna delete this one. Okay, so that one is gone. It seems that the navigation is a little bit bigger than expected. Max width is 14 pixels. I don't want that. I want to do 6XL. Let's do 7XL. Maybe 8XL. I'm not sure if 8 exists or does, but let's do 7. Okay. Okay. This is home. We don't necessarily need home. Let's go to the real website as well. So let's make a comparison. Skinner. Okay, let's go home. Shop about pages. Okay, so it's pretty right. Mine is more containered. That's fine. Right? I like mine this way because this is a Webflow website, right? Webflow is a no-code builder. You have more control. Well, I have more control, but they have more flexibility. So we don't want that. Okay. Okay. So let's see what we have here. Okay. Okay. Shop now. I don't have that. Is this an image? No, it is actually something. Um, okay. Let me see if everything is correct here. I see a cart here. I see a shop now here. Shop now doesn't work. Shop does work. About also works. Cart doesn't work. That's fine because we don't have a cart page. But on the cart, we see that the pixels is a little bit off. So let's fix that. So we're gonna do Control F. Yeah, well, it's not exactly, but it's close to. But I did it with the help of AI. Don't get me wrong. I am showcasing my skills. I am not creating all my projects directly um, um, from scratch. We don't do that anymore because we have AI. Like we are trying to get hired. We're not trying to get a hobby. You know, we already have hobbies. Right? Um, so yeah, we want to push this zero count like 1 pixel down. So let's go to Control F. Let's call it 0. Okay, we have that here. Text Y. It says relative here. So if that is relative, we can also make this relative then. Let me see, item center, justify center. We say relative, and then we say top 1 pixel. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so we push that a little bit down, but I'm curious if you only put the 0 down or not. So let's exaggerate and let's do 5 pixels. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm only pushing the one down. Okay, but in that case, then it would be centered. Okay, it is actually centered, but because we have a small screen here, it doesn't look centered. Okay, so that's totally fine. We don't need to change anything. Okay, shop works. About works. Okay. Okay. So now we can go to the here. Okay, looks good. Looks good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. How does that look here? Okay, that looks a bit different, right? So that is something we can change. So it's on the top left, and this one is on the bottom. So let's change that. Let's go to the hero section, and let's start with glow naturally every day. So we're gonna search for that in our project and say glow naturally every day, and let's see what it has. It has a relative, content container, hero content. Okay, flex glow. Okay, let me see. So naturally every day, description, and a button, which is inside a div, which is inside the container. So this is the container. This is how I read it, right? Let's do flex. Uh, Let me see. Items, and let's see what happens. Okay, so it goes to the left side. We don't want that. So we want to say justify end. Let's see how it looks. Right? Okay. But if we go here, they look pretty similar. Like I'm not gonna do exact stuff. Exact stuff is pixel perfect. That can be, but I'm not looking for that. But we want to only, so it was justify between, but we wanted to do on medium devices. We want to do justify, um, we want to do justify between, and on our mobile devices or lower, we want to do end. So when I'm closing that down, it's here, and eventually it will go to the top. So this is learn when you learn Flexbox, right? I talked about this when you are using like CSS Flexbox, you'll learn this, right? They talk about this, right? Display flex, right? And then eventually you will come across to flex start, flex end, stretch end, right? And just space around, just align content, right? Like you'll learn all this stuff. Yeah. All right. Let me close that down. So that looks pretty similar. Now, when I hover this, it seems that there's a button, right? That comes showing up. Now I can create this from scratch, But I don't feel like creating this from scratch. So we're gonna use AI for this. So let's go to shop now. This is the first one, I think. No, let's go to ultra gentle foaming facial cleaner. Ultra gentle. Let me see. Product plus is absolutely face and mobile. Okay. And we have a product image here with the pricing top. And this is an image. And on hover, we want to have a button appear. So we're gonna copy this. We're gonna go to our AI. We're gonna say the reference, which is the hero. Um, I want to create a hover that is centered with a button shop now, with a button shop now in brown background and white letters. Um, it should appear smoothly if the product image is not hovered. It should fade out smoothly. So let's see what AI comes up with. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and look for more similarities. Okay, so it seems that these on mobile seems fine, like this text, but maybe we have a couple of issues, yeah, which is the text size. Okay, so let's go to our brand mission. Brand mission. Oh, I forgot to do something. Very stupid of me. It doesn't matter now because they're only gonna change the button, but yeah, I should remember that. So it seems that on medium devices it's text XL, but I wanna keep it as text XL. So when I go to mobile, it should be bigger. Let me see. Large text, large leading. What is this? It's 20 pixels. Okay. Well, in that case, let's do text 24 just so that we also have this on mobile. Okay, great. Let's compare. And also for this one, so let's create it here. So we have pretty comparable ones, right? My button is a little bit different. Okay, let's go to shop now. Shop all. Okay, discover more for your skin, which is a little bit bigger text, which is the text of this one, the size of this one. So let's go to our hero section and let's see what the text size is. Text 4XL, large text. Okay, text brand light. So this is what we want for the other text. Like they're similar, right? Glow naturally every day. And on Skinner, oh, actually on Skinner, it's uh it's lower. Okay, then we don't need to change anything. Well, okay, let's see. Okay, let's go to the code. Let's go to the code and let's go to our components, which is brand. No, is a hero. So Um, product image overlay. So this is the new code, and we're gonna copy that because the mistake that we made is that we didn't push this project so that the AI could fetch the project, because we made on both sides a change, and that creates conflicts. You will learn that when you learn GitHub more often. Um, but yeah, let's go to, this is brand mission. Let's go to the hero. Let me see. Product card. Okay. So there seems to be a background. We don't want to. Okay. It creates an issue. Product card absolute positions. Syntax error. Okay. Let's see. Okay, this is not ours. Okay. We have something here. It's fine by me. Instead, let's do this one. So we have a little bit of a darkened background. Product card. So that makes sense, right? Okay. Very happy with that result. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to another thing here. We're gonna say git add everything, and then we're gonna say git commit. We're gonna say changed text sizes and button hover. No, we're gonna git push. Okay, so in this case, what we can do, the AI can sync from main, and that means that the same button overlay here, error defected, attempt to fix, no. Okay, oh, this is interact, this is code. Okay, let's try it again. Sync from main. Okay, not exactly. Let me, uh, it should work. Give me a second. Orbit nest. Let's go to the GitHub. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, I changed it 1 minute ago. Let me refresh. Maybe there's like a problem on GitHub itself. I'm not sure. Well, on the AI itself. So, um, sync from main. Maybe what I can do is go to this point. So I have nothing to push in a case. State restored. Okay, great. That works. Yeah. All right. Great. Let's go here. Let's go to the next section. Okay. And what's happening here? Aha. So we have some hovers here, and that should hover the images, right? And when I click on that, that should go to the shop or to the page. Okay, very interesting. Let me think about how we gonna achieve that. So on hover, I want to show another image. Mm, how would I achieve that? Mm, we can achieve that dynamically. Do we actually have that image? That is the most important question we can ask. So let's go to the shop. Not the shop page. The shop popular. I think it's this one. Popular collection, maybe. Discover more for your skin. Let's go to our index. Remission product grid. That's how it's called. Okay. And it uses these images. Okay. Hmm. Okay, there's a couple of ways I can do this. First of all, I actually need the image. Does it save the image? So let's go to our project. Skint. Public. Grid. Hover. Okay, let's go to our project and let's see if it's actually the image. So let's go, not here, skint, and go to the public. Okay, it does work. Oh, okay. Let's save these images. And the normal images, we also have to save them. So let's go here, save as grid 1. Okay. Is this the one? Is it correct? Let's go to our site. Okay, this is a problem, I think. Yeah, it's a problem. I'm gonna tell you the problem soon. Give me a second. The problem is that I switched the image names and that will create problems later. So I'm gonna call this 2 and I'm gonna call this 1 and then call this 2. Okay. So let's change the images here. So let's go to grid 2.png. I just want to see what happens. Okay, that does work. That's good. Grid 1. Let me see. Grid 3. Grid 4. Okay, that is an issue. But if I click on here, yeah, okay. Okay. Well, then I have to change it back. I did it right the first time then. Okay. So let's go here. 1, 1, 2. Okay, let's go here. Awesome. Mm, okay, these are static images. Is that correct? Yeah, that's fine. For now, at least. Okay. Um, so we want to create hovers. So let's first add everything. Git add git commit. I'm gonna say add a static grid images. Okay. Git push. Now we're gonna fetch that from the AI. So let's see if it's done. Okay. Fetch first. Let me see. This is work exactly because homework that you do. Not locally. Interesting. So uh, can I force it? Okay, great. Because that's the latest update, right? Let me see. Just changed something 1 minute ago. Awesome. Now we're gonna go to our project here. We're gonna sync from main. We're gonna go to the project grid. On the um, when hover over the product images, I want to have a hover image in the public folder. There are 4 images. Let me see how they are called. Um, grid hover 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Grid hover 1, P, and 3 more. This hover smooth. Okay. Let's see if it actually understood. Stands. So why am I using AI? Many people say, "Oh, if you use AI, you don't understand code." No, I understand what's going on. If you already understand, you're not gonna do midnight manual coding. We don't do that. So I'm hoping what now happens is that it's gonna hover. Let's see if it does it. Okay, I already saw an hover effect, right? Great. Okay. Okay, so Okay. I'm pretty happy with that code, so I'm gonna push it to GitHub and we're gonna pull it to our project again. So git pull. Okay. So let's see what the changes are. So it added a hover image in the static data. And let's see where it is. Here. Product price, product category, product hover image. Alt product name.hover. Okay. Let me see. Default image. And then let me see. Okay, it uses a group hover. So if you don't know what a group hover is, if you're gonna use Tailwind later, so Tailwind CSS, there is something called group hover. It's basically like a reference name. So you have a name, and this name is connected to something like this. And on a connection, it does something. So on this connection, when I hover, so group, so this means this image, on hover, I want this to be the opacity of 0. But at the same time, I want this one to be 100. So how do we achieve that? This way is a good way to do that. Now, there's also a couple of other things. Ease in and out seems to be 500. I don't like that. 300. I don't like that. I think it's a bit too fast. So let's refresh. That's better, right? Like half a second. That's all good. And so this is the transition period. And this also obviously has a alt of hover. I hope that makes sense, right? So basically they are on top of each other, right? But this one here is absolutely on top, like no change at all whatsoever. It does the opacity trick and the transition period, how long it takes, what they are transitioning, right? So that is basically the point. I don't see like a absolute top here. So that means basically you can put a set index. Set index basically means this layer is on top of the other layer. Actually didn't do that. It just did like changed it. So that's pretty neat. Okay, let's see how it looks on mobile. Looks good. Okay, mobile, they have 2 sites. I did 4. I did 1 by 1. We can do 2 by 2. It's no issue. Let's go to see what it is. So it is a flux call relative block. Okay. Well, in that case, I need to change that significantly. I'm not gonna do that because it's in a flex box. Um, Let me see if I can get around it. Flux call product is container with the overlay content. Uh, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT this question. Maybe I can do it with Flexbox. I'm not sure if I can. Um, contains 4 images. Contains 4 images on top, but I want 2 by 2. Is it possible? Okay, use wrap. Okay, and then you can use these class names. Okay, so it basically says, hey, do this. Okay, in that case, let's not do that. I like it the way it is. Okay, but we can do it if we really want to. Okay, let's see how this one looks. Okay, so it seems that mine is a little bit smaller in the image size. Let's see how it looks on here on their website. So okay, it seems that this background is a little bit darker. Do we have that kind of background? That is the question. It doesn't seem so. So the only way we have is to guess. Or I actually see it now that this background is lighter than my whole section. So let's see if we go to the body what the background color is. Give me a second. Margin, colors, primary, background color, color gray. FD, FD, F1. That is the color. Okay, let's go to our index. Okay, not here. Let's go to our app. Is it here? No. Okay, so it's probably in our globals on our background. Okay, we have a dark background, brand light background. Okay, it's not using that though. Let's go to the index here. BG brand light. Okay, so it's using that. So BG brand light. And I want to go here and it's using this one and it's this color. Um, I actually want to change that to FD, FD, F1. And that should change the colors the same. Yeah, okay. Now we need to change this color as well. Oh, that actually fucks something up. Ah, because of the dark. Ah, mm, in that case, okay, I'm not gonna do that because that fucks up the. Yeah, I know why. Because I also have a dark theme, probably. Yeah, I have a dark theme that automatically connects. Okay, let's not do that then. What we're gonna do, we're gonna change that then significantly. Else I need to change too much code. So this is how you think, right? What is the fastest solution you can implement? So let's go to the app again. Let's go to the index. And we had a happiness guarantee. And there's probably some kind of background. Maybe not. Okay, background brand light. You see here? Okay, we don't want to have that. We want to change our background to um, a little bit darker than that. But let's see, FD, FD, F1 was the original one. So that changes to the actual color I want to the background. So maybe we can do something like this. Brand light. And we actually want to make it darker. Not sure if this is the way, but let's see. No, that's fine. Um, okay, so we have to do something different here then. I'm going to just choose a color in this way. So we're going to do BG. We're going to say gray. And let's see here. Okay, that's way too dark. Let's go lighter. How about this? I'm fine with this. Yeah. It's a little bit of an off color, but yeah, let's do it more warm. Okay, in that case, let's do beige. Does it exist? I'm not sure. We'll see now. Um, Blood color, amber. How about this one? Oh, that's way too light, way too dark. Okay, let's do lighter. I'm improvising a bit, right? Let's do. I'm fine with this. Okay. Let's see how it. We had a problem with the image on the mobile, right? We've seen here that this image is way smaller than this one, so we're gonna increase the size of that image. Let's see if we can find it. So image. Okay, here's the image. Okay. Okay, you see the height is here 739 and on mobile devices it's 300. So let's increase it to 400. And theirs is a little bit bigger, so let's actually increase that to 450. Okay, so that's pretty similar, right? Okay, great. Let's continue. Okay, great. Um, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, what customers are saying? So we have a pretty significant deal problem with the testimonial section. Like maybe it works, kinda. So let's see what the differences are. Okay, so first of all, it's an infinite loop. So Notion. So it's an infinite loop. That's the first thing that we noticed. The thing is that text, text image, text image, text image. So we can change that, right? So let's go to um, popular section, mobile, product card, testimonials. Okay. Okay, there's a lot of jargon. Okay, what our customers are saying. Oh, there's even an issue here. I know what the issue is. It's not important. Okay. Okay, I see here some text. Okay, this is very bad code, to be honest. What are we gonna do about that? Okay, first of all, let's get the background of this one. So let's see what that background is. Let's go. Let's go do something like this. Okay. Uh, Background color is background color gray. This is the background. Give me a second. Okay. Um, Testimonial order return. Okay. VG. Let's see how it looks. So this is James L. Okay, I need to wrap it a little bit bigger than that. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if this is possible. What is it? Star rating? Yeah, it needs a significant change. Um, Maybe I can find it somewhere here. Render testimonial content. Okay. Rounded. Maybe this one? Okay. That changes the stuff. Um, I'm happy with that color, to be honest. Like it works. Okay. So the problem is that sometimes it does 2-2. We don't want to have 2-2. So that's the significant change what we can do. The reason why we're gonna do this with AI, because here um, it says else if with this code, but if we're gonna go to the rendering side of here, let me see where it is. Um, Let me see where I can find it. It either does this one or that one, but I wanted to switch after one another. Let me see if I can find. Okay, so here are IDs, right? And it says even. No, not even odd. Trying to find the exact match here. Okay. I cannot find it exactly because it's really hard code to read. So in this case, I'm just gonna push it and let the AI figure that out. Um, okay, good, push. Okay, sync from main. So you should see this color change. Okay, this color changed. This also color also changed. So let's go to the testimonial. Testimonial. We're gonna say um, task one. Create. I want to have either uh, either testimonial or image to render like this. Um, image, wait, image testimonial, image testimonial. Task 2 is create an in. Wait, this is the third time that does it. I'm not sure what's going on. Something is keep calling me. That's really annoying. Create an infinite loop. Let me see how much credits I have. Okay, enough. Awesome. So we can chill a bit. So this all sounds complicated, especially if we don't know HTML, CSS, and those kind of stuff. But you just need to put the hours in, and things gonna adapt really fast. It's not that deep. It's not like I'm doing really expert coding. I'm just editing, right? Okay. Okay. That I did well, right? 101, 101, 101. Okay. Okay. I see the okay. Looks good. Let's see how it looks on mobile though, because it's all good until you look on mobile. Okay. Let's go to tablets first. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's go to mobile. Mobile is a little bit of a stretch, right? Let me see. Uh, okay, mobile is a little bit of a stretch. So we're gonna say on mobile, make the infinite slider um, um, width and height a bit smaller so I can see the content better. Maybe like 85%, uh, maybe like 15% smaller. Okay, let's see what the AI can come up with this because it looks good, right? So infinite sliders is a skill to make. You will eventually learn that, and there are many ways to do it. But there are a couple of ways that are, how will you say that? Okay, looks good. Couple of ways that is the right way because usually infinite sliders break on mobile and yeah. Okay, I think it understands that the text should be a little bit smaller. That's really good. That's very good from the AI. Okay, update infinite scrolling. Great. Okay, great. Now let's go here. Okay, we're gonna fix that later. That's not an issue. Is it go here? Okay. And when I go to mobile, right? Let me see, like 425 would be a good size, like this. 425. Okay. Okay, I see there's a little bit of an issue with the 425 one. Maybe because of the AI itself. But yeah, let's push the code. And let's pull that. Git pull. Okay. Let's see how it looks. This is not mine. This is mine. Need to create the videos though. It seems that if I click on here, what happens? Oh, it goes to your YouTube video. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna delete that play button soon, but that's not fine. Okay, that is working. Okay, we want to create the MX auto. We want to delete that. So let's do MX auto. MX. It says MX auto. We don't want to do that. Oh, okay. We do want to do that. And it says here a max of 1440. Okay, let's do a max actually of 2160. Let's see how it looks. And let's do this on from large devices on large devices. And let's do medium devices. We want to have a max of 1440. Let's do just 4040 then. 4040 pixels. But like this. Okay. We have an issue here. Okay. It will probably glitch a bit, but it's not a big deal. Okay, so the last image is an issue. But I'm not gonna fix that right now. So we have a video here. So let's do the video. Video. Okay, test. Uh, I think it's the dirt image, and this one is the test 2. Okay. So this is a little bit complex. I do not like this kind of complexity, to be honest. Um, because it says type image. So what we can do, we can create 3 types. Okay, so let's git add. Let me see if there's. Okay, you have this one. You have this one. Okay, so the 2. So I'm gonna create 3 and 5. Okay, 5. Okay, and then we're gonna add everything. Added videos. Okay, and then git push. Great. Then we can fetch that from here. And we're gonna go to testimonials. In this we have type is text and type is image. However, I also want type is video. For ID 3 and ID 5, I want this. The videos are in the public folder called, let me see, test3.mp4 and test5.mp4. Test3. Is it hyphen? Yeah, test3 4 and test5.mp4. The videos should be played in a loop. Should be played in a loop. Okay, let's see if AI can figure that out. I know how to do it. So basically, what you would do is you would go to testimonials and you will add. We already have videos here. I see. And on that videos, we would change the type to video. And when we're gonna render it, let me see where it is. You have type is text here. Um, type is testimonial, type image is video you have here. And then you're gonna add it somewhere here, right? The second infinite loop container. Yeah, you're gonna add it somewhere here. Not sure where exactly it is, but let's see. Does it do something? Okay, it's changing it to okay. Okay, it seems that the the play, let me see where it is slower here. But let's check it anyways. Oh, I actually need to update that. That's why it's not working. Yeah, okay. I'm also gonna ask then, because we are already here, could you slow the video down by uh slow the video 5, the MP4 down by 50%. Okay. It's very simple to do. You just set playback rate control to zero point 0.5 instead of 1. But yeah, because we're here, we might as well. And you learn all this eventually, right? Because look how fast it plays. That's crazy. Let's see. I think it's still too fast. So let's change that. Let's go to the testimonials. Type 5 has play button, fails, content, text rating. Okay, let's go to, let's see where the video is. Okay, 0 0.5. Let's actually do 0 0.3. Let's, yes. Oh, I slowed the wrong down. Fuck. Okay, let's go here. I did the wrong one. No, it's fine. Video playback rate. Like, let's do it here. Okay, let's see. Yes, it's not playing. It's not playing anymore. Oh, okay. It seems that this one is still very much slowed down because it's not listening, but that's fine. We can change that locally. Okay, let's git pull. Awesome. Okay. Now we had a problem here. Okay, so these two images are rendered one after another. That's not good. So we have to check what's going on. This is mine. Give me a second. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. I think I'm missing an image. Let me see. Yeah, okay, I see what's going on. I think okay, ID 1, ID 6, text, 3 is video. Okay, text 3 is video, 4 is text, 5 is video, 6 is text, 7 is image. What is this image? Okay. Hmm. But how come this image is played like 3 times, 4 times? That is something I'm wondering about. Because it is here. So I think we have an issue with our code. Because we have 2 times the same image. Okay. I think I see the issue. So these two are the same. I see. Okay, that should not be. Let me see. Save the image. Test 1. Okay. Let's go here. Test 1. And it is web P. So web P. So that should fix the first issue, hopefully. So this is number 8, and then we should see a different image. Okay, great, the image is here. Now we need to change the last image as well. If it comes by, I have to wait. Wait until that's come because there's no auto scroll. Okay, here, save image. I'm not sure which one it is. It is 7. So test 7. Okay, and let's then fix that. Test 7.webp. Let's see. Let's refresh. The order is a little bit out of play, but do I care? That's the question. I don't. It works. I think that is it for today. So let's push that. Git commit. Um, git add first. Git add. Git commit. Fix testimonial. Commit. Okay. Git push. And we're gonna fetch it just in case I forget next time. Let's see if it's done. It is done. So sync from main. Okay, let's see if it's fixed. Okay, it's immediately fixed. Looks good. I'm very happy with this result today. And I think that is it for me today. We fixed a couple of things on the web page. And next time, um, we can fix this part. This one, I'm not sure what these ones are doing. Oh, this is going to the web shop. No worries. Yeah, and also need to fix that every time when I go to a new link, that it goes to the top. So that is something we should also fix. Should fix the accordion as well. And I think I'm gonna remove the blog because I don't have a blog. I think that's a huge waste of time for this um, project. So definitely gonna remove that. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you, Lisa, for being here. And I will see you guys next time.